Now, first things first, take your meat out of the fridge 30 to 40 minutes beforehand. That brings the meat up to temperature so that it doesn't get a shock going into the hot pan, okay? So remove your peppercorn sauce and your meat. I think it's a very diligent move to get your oven tray and pat dry the steak before we go to cook it. Now, if you've bought a Chateau box from us before, we treated the steak a little bit differently, okay? So try and pay attention because this isn't as it normally is, okay? Lie that there. Now you'll see that in your box you receive a lovely little salt blend. Now before we cook steak, we want to season the outside. I got a fantastic word of advice from one of my mentors when I was younger. He said, salt before cooking draws out the moisture, salt during cooking seasons the food, and salt after burns the tongue. So you have your pan on a medium-high heat, and I think a tiny touch of oil. What you don't want here is you don't want smoke bellowing out of your kitchen. What you do want is you want a nice hot pan, you want to be in control, you want a nice fluid movement. Okay, so when you place the steak into the pan, place it away from you. And what that means is when the oil is here, you're going to lower it in away from you so there's no hot oil splattering back in your face. And that's what you want to hear. You want to hear a sizzle. You don't want to see it stewing in the pan. While this is cooking, I'm going to get the peppercorn sauce and place that into a small container. With the back of a knife, press that to the back of the bag, cut the bag, the wee corner off there. I'm going to squeeze this into a pan. So the sound that's happening in that pan, if you've had a Chateau box from us before, you'll know that that's called the Maillard reactions. And that is the act of caramelising that meat on the outside, okay, with heat. So I like to sear the ends as well, because that's normally the little chef's perk, isn't it? Lovely, okay. So as you can see there, all coated round, lovely caramelised colour, and we're ready to go. That's good to go right into the oven, 180 degrees. So I'm going to cook it medium rare, so I'm looking for somewhere between 12 and 15 minutes, okay? Now the beef has been in the oven for its allotted amount of time. Now look at that, that's what you're after. That, the caramelised all the way around. I'm going to allow this to rest in the pan because I hate washing up. I'm just going to leave it to the side to rest. Okay, so our steak has rested. So what you want to take a sharp knife. What I like to do as well, I like to have a little tea towel here just to dab any excess liquid onto it. So what we want to do is we want to slice this into 6 slices. If there's anything else that's left over, any ends, then that's the chef's treat, okay? So using a sharp knife, you can use a serrated knife, you're using a sharp knife, you place your fingers here, and using long movements. Now that's the ruby red colour that we're after. Nice thick slices, don't be shy. That's it there. That's exactly what we're after. Beautiful. So that's your steak there. And what you want to do while it's on the towel, you want to place the salt straight over. Okay? A little trick is to place your knife underneath. You want to arrange the meat here. Okay? Serve your sauce. You can serve some on the side, but I like to serve my sauce over the top. And there's your steak with peppercorn sauce. Enjoy.